We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jeff Hoffman is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
A 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Still 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Career homer number 149. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
That is third. The first baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So here's Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That's inside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Three-two pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
That is it. The second base.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Hiura carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Hit weakly back to the mound. Garcia has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
To the plate now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Second inning set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Manny Pena.
Manny Pena.
First offering on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two as he chases the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Fastball called for strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Arcia at second. Kane at first. One gone. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Now a flare out toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And boy, this was just about as good a catch as you're ever going to see, but he just couldn't get there as the ball skips beyond him for 2 bases. So here is Avisail Garcia as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 15 RBIs. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The batter, the second baseman, Captain Hira.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jairo Diaz is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Diaz.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he takes a called strike on the Black. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ryan Healy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box, Manny Pena.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Hey.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 8-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And that misses. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Brewers 9 and the Rockies 0. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's Bolton.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Woodruff has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the 1-0.
Aye.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yelich is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
The 2-0.
No, that's down.
On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So good work to put up the 0 after the 8-run outburst last time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 9-0.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Garrett Hampson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. He's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Stepping into the box, Dom Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. No one out with a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Jairo Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Two outs here with a runner at third. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Colorado. They're down 9-0. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Dahl into the bleachers and gone. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Up next for Milwaukee.
At the plate, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ryan Healy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
To the plate now, Manny Pena, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's out.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
2 out with the man at first. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Brewers 10 and the Rockies nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Raimel Tapia.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Count even now at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1, a fastball high, 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. One run, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Brewers are out in front, 10-1. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that side.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. The pitch.
Ball 3.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball
Can't
3.
find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
High in the air out to center field. On the run is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batter, the left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's the 3-1.
Hey.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Three-two pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Garrett Hampson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 3, Nunez.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Just out.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Shaw.
Chris
Your attention,
Owings
please.
will get the call to
Pitching
pinch
for the
hit here
Rockies.
as we'll see what he can do with
Number
2
12.
out and the base is empty.
Red Owings.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Milwaukee leads it 10-3. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now in the box, Ryan Healy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Ryan Healy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
McGee has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
McGee's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Three-two pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. No balls and a strike to count. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate now, Brandon Woodruff. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he hit a beautiful base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. This is line to left. Dahl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Rockies 3. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1 ball.
Way outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
McGee's ready. 1-0 on its way.
Hey. Hey.
Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Keston Hiura will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next from Milwaukee, Keston Hiura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Healy.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out with the man at first. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Striding into the box, Dom Nunez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The pitcher, number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. Looped out towards short. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now pitch on the way. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Healy handles it, and there's one gone. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Ready once again, Raimel Tapia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in is Blackman, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, giving him an even 150 as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The first baseman, number 8.
In now, Ryan Braun. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped him up. Murphy is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Murphy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Standing in, Keston Hiura, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the stretch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Count 1-0.
Still only one out in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Out into right center. Well hit. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Carlos Estevez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carlos Estevez.
So now to the plate, Ryan Healy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Manny Pena, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Brewers lead this one 14-3. Now batting, Nolan Arenado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away
The
now.
left fielder, David Dahl.
To the plate now, David Dahl. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Woodruff takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jeff Hoffman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, the Brewers launched 3 home runs as they toppled the Rockies 14-3. The Cubs walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 3-2. Ketel Marte plated 3 runs on the day as the D-backs took care of the Reds 9-7. The Los Angeles Dodgers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they plundered the Pirates 10-2. The Cardinals beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-2. The Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-1. Carlos Carrasco earned the 3rd W of his season as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 2-1. Diego Castillo got his 3rd win this season, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Kansas City 3-1. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Friars had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-1. Josh Donaldson had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 4-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-4. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 9-1. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 9-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.